The Tema to Mpakadan railway line is a 97-kilometer line, which is the first section of the Ghana-Burkina Faso interconnectivity railway project. The construction of the railway line formation is about 98.6% complete. President Akufo Addo first inspected the new Afienya railway station, one of the 8 stopping points along the 97-kilometer railway stretch. Commissioning the 900-meter road over bridge, President Akufo Addo reiterated his administration's commitment to building a modern railway infrastructure across the country.
I want to put on record that in the last 5 years of my administration, more construction activity in the railway sector has gone on than in any period since independence. We've laid a solid foundation which will receive an even greater impetus by the end of my tenure in 2025. My commitment to the development of a new modern standard railway network is unwavering.
The Minister for Railway Development, John Peter Amewu, noted that the ministry will deliver railway infrastructure across the country for the use and benefit of the people. The project is expected to address the imbalance between transport routes for long-distance transit and domestic street movement from Accra Tema northwards and vice versa using the Volta Lake transport system. According to contractors, the 97-kilometer railway project will be completed by the first quarter of 2023.
Former President John Mahama has charged graduates of the Accra Business School to take their destiny into their hands and create jobs for themselves. The former president was addressing the 13th congregation of the Accra Business School.
Since its establishment in 2004, the Accra Business School has churned out a total of 1,800 graduates. The 13th congregation saw students who undertook courses in business administration, accounting and finance, business administration, and global leadership graduating. Co-founder of the Accra Business School, Bishop Titi Ofe, tasked the graduates to use the knowledge acquired to impact the world.
The uniqueness about Accra Business School is that we are a very practical business school. In our classroom is a hybrid. In our lecture hall is a hybrid of astute academicians who take the classroom into the real world of work, and also highly qualified professionals who also bring the world of work into the classroom. So our lecture halls, when you enter into our lecture halls, it's like you are in a corporate world.
Former President John Dramani Mahama, who was the guest of honor and the keynote speaker, tasked them to create jobs for themselves.
Amortization and interest payments consume the rest of our taxes, and even requires that we borrow to cover the total cost. This situation has compelled government this year in the 2023 budget to announce a freeze, or should I say a ban, on public sector employment. This makes the situation rather dire for you. It means the opportunities for employment for your cohorts can only be found in the private sector or through self-employment. That's the reality you face.
Students who excelled in various subjects were recognized.
A reminder, if you just joined us, this is News 360, our major news bulletin for the day. We're streaming live on Facebook and also live on your DSTV channel 279. Your comments, views, suggestions are all welcome. Send them coming in. We promise to share them with the rest of the world. Still ahead of the bulletin, we've got the very latest in business news with Della Michelle.
I'm going to interview Zuzum right here in my house. Hey!
Look up there. Why are you using inferior pen?
It was a mistake. I no check.
Akrobetu, I'm going to knock you out.
I know, sir.
You deserve quality.
Don't make mistakes. Stop!
you did the right thing.
When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury paint. No be any paint, be paint.
The Lozi acrylic paint.
Paint mo champion.
Brush, 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 brush your teeth. Brush, 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 2 times a day. Brush with Kelkit.
Hello, my friends. My name is Kelkit Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored. So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. Makes your teeth stronger, chicky chicky whiter, chicky chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Kelkits. Happy smile.
Hey, Charlie, what number? The malaria really knocked you down, eh?
Charlie, no joke. Fever, headache, vomiting, loss of appetite. I couldn't even eat my usual fufu.
You and your fufu. But I hope you got tested before the malaria treatment.
Yes, I did. And thanks to Malatu, I kicked out malaria one time.
When malaria strikes, take Malatu, containing artemether and lumefantrine. Comes in tablets and suspension for effective treatment of malaria.
Great to have you back. Thank you. No problem.
Malatu is suitable for adults and children. Manufactured and distributed by NS Chemist Limited. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Chop, make a chop. Chop, make a 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 chop. Chop, make a chop, make a chop. Chop, make a chop, make a chop. Chop, make a chop. Chop, make a chop, make a chop. Chop, make a chop, make a chop. Chop, make a chop. Chop, make a chop, make a chop. Chop.
It's time for everyone to chop. With ZPay, both the receiver and the agent shop commission.
ZPay. Redeem your MoneyGram cash pickup token on ZPay mobile money. Dial *270# now.
Chop, make I chop. Ha.
The sweet scent of rose in the morning brings me so much joy. Inspired by damask rose and infused with 100% natural rose oil. Introducing new Clay Soft Perfume Beads Washing Powder. It's like bringing a garden with you everywhere with this wonderful perfume. Take a garden with you everywhere you go with Clay Soft Perfume Beads Washing Powder.
Miss VIP Magnetic Perfumes.
The business segment is brought to you by Carex Antibacterial Soap.
Time now for business news with Della Michelle. Della, what do you have for us today?
Well, we know that the government debt restructuring exchange program that we've been hearing about has begun. There's been a lot of concerns, especially coming in from domestic and international investors. But there's more to that, and of course, we have the details for our viewers. Let's now bring you the details in the world of business. My name is Della Michelle. Government is threatening to coerce bondholders who refuse to participate in the debt restructuring program, despite saying that the debt exchange is voluntary. Now, this is contained in a frequently asked question. chart that was published by the Ministry of Finance. However, this could be resisted and many can end in court. My colleague Sani Abdurrahman has been studying this chart and has more.
Well, according to Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, the government could have forced bondholders into accepting the debt exchange program using legislation, but it chose to do otherwise.
In the case of Greece, the authorities chose to undertake a coercive approach whereby a law was passed to force people into participating. We intend to avoid as much as possible the Greek approach as we strive to reach a consensual solution with our bondholders, which really is the Ghanaian way.
However, in a series of explainers about the debt restructuring program, the Finance Ministry stated that, quote, government reserves the right to ensure that old bonds do not benefit from their non-participation in the domestic debt exchange, including through additional regulatory measures or a more coercive approach, unquote. This essentially means the government will use laws to prevent any bondholder who refuses to participate in the debt exchange from earning similar or higher than those who signed up for the program. Basically saying, sign up for the debt exchange or will ensure you do not benefit more than those who did.
So that report focuses on the frequently asked questions when it comes to the Finance Ministry and this debt restructuring that is ongoing. But we know that investment banks have been going through tough times trying to discourage their customers from redeeming their investments. 3 business sources say the institutions are inundated with calls and requests to withdraw their investment, with an estimated amount of over 5 billion cedis so far pulled out by investors. The development has become a major source of worry for investment banks, prompting calls to extensive public education to avert a bigger crisis. In more news this evening, the Institute of Statistical, Social and Economic Research, ISE, has described the 2023 budget as over-ambitious. According to its director, Professor Peter Quote, government should work towards enhancing revenue mobilization, address debt challenges and restore confidence through an IMF-backed program. ISE wants government to begin with cutting down its size to reduce expenditure.
The 2023 budget is expected to restore macroeconomic stability under an IMF program. For ISE, despite the current woes of the Ghanaian economy, the country seemed to have borrowed beyond its sustainable threshold, with no buffer to absorb major shocks, hence putting a lot of pressure on next year's budget. ISE wants government to adopt some key measures, which include reducing the size of government. Professor Peter Quote is the director of the institute.
Look at revenue growth, for instance, 46% growth in revenue. We have never done 20 or 25% growth. So what is new that now we are going to do 46% growth? Last year, we had similar ambitious targets. We couldn't meet our revenue. Same thing we are doing this time. Then with expenditure itself, I mean, the growth in expenditure is also quite high. In an austere situation, you try and reduce your expenditure while you increase your income. So there are some challenges with the budget.
In the review, ISE proposes a relook at government's flagship programs and realign with its expenditure for fiscal consolidation.
Education is taking 18 billion. Then agric is taking 2.15 billion. Trade and industry, 0.587 billion. Why the huge disparity in spending? Why are we putting so much in education and not also putting so much in the critical or the productive sectors of the economy? Agric is key.
In order to sign onto the IMF program and restore macro stability, ISE wants government to build consensus on the debt restructuring program.
And indeed, there are more comments with regard to the 2023 budget. 3 Business will be bringing you all that update in our subsequent broadcasts. But let's do more stories this evening. In recent times, there has been a sudden surge and adoption for the use of cryptocurrency across various African countries as a form of exchange for goods and services. The first ever African Bitcoin conference held in Accra hosted individuals from different backgrounds to brainstorm on the Bitcoin market here in Africa.
The first African Bitcoin conference organized in Ghana hosted entrepreneurs, Bitcoiners, educators and advocates from Africa and across the world. The agenda for the conference was to create awareness and promote Bitcoin adoption in Africa by instituting regulatory frameworks. Africa has witnessed growth in the adoption of Bitcoin. According to director of the Togolese Civil League, the economic problems in Africa are as a result of the use of different currencies in the exchange for goods and services.
The reason why people need Bitcoin in Africa could be different from the reason why people need it in America, for example. When you look at the Western nations, most of them have functioning economic systems and monetary systems. The Americans will not wake up in January and have the dollar lose half of its value by April. Ghana has lost more than 70% of its currency's value this year alone, which means somebody who is working in Ghana, who has the same salary in January 2022, and today, we are in December 2022, is 70% poorer.
Although Bitcoin is a digital currency, it is very accessible and provides various benefits as compared to the traditional banks and savings companies.
If your bank account is being frozen or the government is trying to restrict your financial activity, Bitcoin is a way out. It's a little weird. You know, at the time, again, Bitcoin wasn't worth very much. I think it was worth, when they sent us the email, maybe $200 for a Bitcoin. It wasn't trusted at all. People thought it was this dark, sketchy currency. But we said, why not? Let's try. And indeed, it worked very well. We were able to send value to these people who were protesting in an authoritarian regime.
Although Bitcoin is a tool for financial freedom, Bitcoiners encourage users to purchase and control funds independently without any external influence from crypto agencies to avoid being scammed.
Kempinski Gold Coast City, Accra, has held a tree lighting ceremony after a 3-year intermission due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The ceremony, which is held every first Sunday of December, is the hotel's tradition to usher guests and everyone into the Yuletide season.
Participants were thrilled with amazing Christmas tunes from the Roman Bridge School, SOSCV String Ensemble, a Kropong School for the Blind and other talented singers. First Lady Rebecca Akufo led the lighting of the Christmas trees at the ceremony. First Lady Rebecca Akufo Addo expressed her joy in a goodwill message to guests.
The true meaning of Christmas is the celebration of this incredible act of love. Christmas is a season of love, harmony, peace, and reconciliation. It is the one season when we are reminded that we should be our brother's keeper. So as we celebrate Christmas, I entreat all of us to love by giving to those who do not have.
Area General Manager of Africa Kempinski Hotels, Manish Nambir, said the tree lighting symbolizes the start of the festive season.
Our tree lighting festivities have become a tradition over the past few years in Ghana, an event we all look forward to. We celebrate tonight, and whilst we celebrate, let us keep in mind the season's message of gratitude, compassion, cooperation, and community spirit by embracing and celebrating differences as we spread the holiday cheer. Selected schools.
Well, it's beginning to look like Christmas at some places, but that's how we wrap up the business news right here on News 360. Log on to 3news.com for more business news. My name is Della Michelle. Eric Wampofo is standing by with sports. Stay with us.
Hey guys, so I got this app. It's called Ayoba. It's a chat app that helps me with beauty tips and cooking tips. A super app that feeds me music. and the latest sports content. I even use it for my studies. And the good news is, I don't need to use my data bundle because I'm on MTN. Chale, the app just did be.
Ayoba, the all-in-one app that lets you chat, call, read, play, pay, and listen. Use Ayoba at no data cost on MTN. Download Ayoba now.
Yes, that's the tree block. That's the tree block. That's the tree block. Hey, Alandio! Alande! Yeah, Alande.
Do more your way on Ghana Pay. Send and receive money at zero transaction fees. Pay bills, buy airtime and data, transfer money in and out of your bank account, and so much more with Ghana Pay. Dial *707# to register for Ghana Pay or download the Ghana Pay app from the Play Store or App Store. Ghana Pay, your money, your way.
Delicious jollof in just 45 minutes and with no chopping, no blending, no cutting. Let me show you how. Pour oil in a pan. Add 210 grams pack of Tasty Tom jollof mix and fry 10 minutes on medium heat. Add 1 liter of water or stock water, season and salt, and bring to a boil. Add 800 gram or 2 cups of washed rice and stir well. Allow to cook until water is drained and your jollof rice is ready. So anytime you can't wait for delicious jollof, just reach out for Tasty Tom jollof mix. In 45 minutes, sharp, sharp. That jollof no I've been. Tasty Tom jollof mix. Delicious jollof, sharp, sharp. This advert is FDA approved.
However you do festive, make sure to go fully in with the festive bucket. Only at KFC, it's finger licking good.
Oh wow, you look beautiful in person. Oh,
I think you're more, and you look handsomer than your DM pictures.
hey, your room is very kama pow. My room is your room. Feel it free.
Oh, sir. I am feeling at home.
Anyway, where's Yapa?
Yemre.
You flow naturally when you are yourself. Frutally, the all-natural fruit juice. This advert is FDA approved.
Sports segment is brought to you by
Kel Kids Toothpaste, Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG.
So watching News 360, time now for the very latest in sports news. Guess what we have here? Oreku Ampofo. You're looking dapper, my brother.
Thank you. Thank
What do
you.
have for us?
So Morocco are celebrating. They're probably
Yes,
it's
made
ecstasy
Africa
all around.
proud.
Yes.
The first African team to progress to the round of.
This is the quarterfinals. Actually, in this
eight.
they're just the last, African country left, and so all the powers were behind them.
We are solidly behind
Africa
them,
united.
Yeah, Africa has united, and Morocco do have a new hero in Ashraf Hakimi, who scored the winning penalty, via a chip, as Morocco stunned Spain in a shootout after a goalless draw to reach the World Cup quarter-finals. The two teams played out a draw after 120 minutes, and Spain failed to convert any of their 3 penalties. Goalkeeper Yassine Bounou saving two of them, leaving Paris Saint-Germain's Hakimi to win it with a nerveless Panenka to spark jubilant scenes. Now, Spain notched over 1,000 passes in the contest and almost won it in the final minute, but Pablo Sarabia's volley agonizingly flicked the outside of the far post. Education City Stadium was filled mostly by Moroccan fans who went wild at the final whistle as their side reached the last 8 for the first time, where they would either face Portugal or Switzerland on Saturday. Well, just one more game to know all the 8 participants in the final, 8, that's the quarterfinals at the FIFA World Cup this year. Let's just take a look at the tree to get a better perspective on how things. And the next one on Saturday, Morocco away to the winner of Portugal versus Switzerland is currently 2-0 in favor of Portugal, who are beating Switzerland. And as things stand, it would be Morocco versus Portugal in the last quarterfinal game. Well, it's all about Morocco because they become the 4th African side to reach the quarterfinals after Cameroon, Senegal and Ghana. The atmosphere at the Education City Stadium was electric and the party is still ongoing outside the stadium. Michael.
It's an electrifying atmosphere here at the Education City Stadium. Just gone by is the game between Morocco and Spain, and what a result it is for the North Africans. Morocco are through to the quarter-final, the very first time in their history, and also becoming the 4th African country to do so. Remember the last time any African country, did this trick was Ghana in 2010, but the Moroccans have done exceptionally well and getting through Spain to get to the quarter-final. The fans are there behind me trying to cut a metro, but it's been an exhilarating atmosphere here. Very energetic, very electrifying. These fans are giving nothing away. They are savoring every moment. These are some of the things they had to say.
Very, very happy and so proud that my country made it. But yeah, we knew it. We knew it from the beginning. They're the best.
And when you look at the performances of the players, how far do you think this Morocco team will go?
Honestly, since the first day of the World Cup, I think everything is possible. We saw many surprises, so I think that we have all our chances to get to the final.
I'm so happy. I'm so glad that finally Morocco is taking it slowly, step by step, towards the final. And we all, as Arabs, I'm Egyptian, I'm so proud of the Moroccan team, and we are supporting all the way to the final of the tournament.
They are making Africa proud, aren't they?
Of course, of course. Of course, we are all Arabs, we are all Africans, we are so proud of them.
Let's do some more here, where former Barcelona and Cameroon striker Samuel Eto'o has apologized for his part in what he described as a violent altercation following a match at the World Cup in Qatar. Now, Eto'o was present at the game between Brazil and South Korea, and after he was provoked by a fan, he ended up attacking the fan, and this is what he had to say. He says, "I would like to apologize for losing my temper and reacting in a way that does not match my personality. I apologize to the public for this unfortunate incident. I pledge to continue to resist the relentless provocation and daily harassment of some Algerian supporters." Indeed, since the Cameroon-Algeria match on 29th March in Bleda, I have been the target of insults and allegations of cheating without any evidence. To Phoenix fans, I wish that they find peace and money to overcome the disappointment of painful defeat now behind us. Well, just a few days actually from club football returning, and Arsenal forward Gabriel Jesus has successfully had surgery on his knee campaign. The 25-year-old and his teammate Alex Telles have also been, ruled out of the competition. Telles picking up that injury after the 1-0 defeat against Cameroon on Friday. Now, it was his first start in Qatar after 2 earlier substitute appearances, and he would now begin rehabilitation as the season does resume in a few days' time. Well, if you do want some more sports stories, you can check our social media handles at 3SportsGH. My name is Ray Kwampofo. That's how we wrap up here on the sports segment on News 360. Up next is entertainment.
Water is life. Water gives life. Water moves through nature in a never-ending cycle. Observe the beauty of water as it flows all around us, refreshing and restoring. Gaze in wonder at the stillness and beauty of nature. There's harmony in nature everywhere around. Water revitalizes the body and keeps you going strong. Water is life. Water gives life. Drink Awake Purified Drinking Water. One for life. So relax and unwind, and in the calmness of nature, find the rest you desire. For every bottle of Awake you buy, an amount to be donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center. This advert is FDA.
Sugar and carbon became
Ma, Epeneto data, Ebony Day, *700#.
B-O-Y, boy. Taxi. Further together.
You can be part of a greater data world of endless possibilities on Vodafone. Mama! With the best value and amazing data offers and services in Ghana, you can now dream bigger, explore wider, go further, get more for less with Vodafone data.
We can do anything we put our mind to.
Vodafone. Further together.
Mommy.
Michelle say, fe.
Different era, better result. Time has changed and time has brought Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Healthy gums, anti-cavity, fresher breath, and it whitens teeth. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Sankofa.
Yenchi. Kel Chocolate Toothpaste.
Happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
Entertainment news segment is brought to you by Awake Purified Drinking Water.
Time now for the very latest in entertainment news and my favorite,
Nira. I miss hearing this, honestly.
Hello, Nira.
Hi, Fakwisi.
You're looking very flashy tonight.
Very colorful. I mean, my favorite color, by the way.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. What do you have coming up?
I have a lot coming up.
Please tell us about it.
My name is Anita Akufo, and it was a blissful night of lifetime performances during the 10th anniversary of the historic African Legends Night. Music lovers were thrilled with non-stop performances from legendary musicians Amachi Dede, Rexomar, dancehall artist Samini, and songstress Afienya.
Obiara to me say,
Mark achievements by including him in the African Legends Night Hall of Fame.
Say yeah! I love you.
And to mark her 39th birthday, award-winning actress Jackie Appiah donated a 10-unit public toilet, a mechanized borehole, and several gift items to the people of Abankro in Ejiso in the Ashanti region.
For 2 decades, award-winning actress Jackie Appiah has taken it upon herself to make her birthday special as she gets to share her birthday with the poor and less privileged in society. Over the years, she has donated several facilities and household items to different groups of people. This year was not an exception. The beautiful Ghanaian actress who hails from Abankro in the Ashanti region decided to go back to her roots. Accompanied by her mother, her manager and friends, the actress paid a courtesy call on the chiefs and people of Abankro. The actress proceeded to donate a modern 10-unit public toilet, a mechanized borehole, and several gift items to widows, school children, and the people. She expressed excitement about coming home and also advised her people to take good care of the facility.
A modern toilet, dance room, and show room, candles room, perfume, person feeling luxury life, you know. I beg you to take care of this modern toilet facility and the people. Please take care of it as if it was your own.
And that's a beautiful one there. My name is Anita Akufo. Thanks for your time and have a good evening.
Thank you, Anita. Coming up, international news.
Nigerians have expressed disappointment after a presidential candidate had a rare media engagement during an appearance at Chatham House, a UK-based think tank, on Monday. Bola Tinubu, a 2-time governor of Lagos State who is running for the governing All Progressive Congress APC in February's polls, has avoided Nigerian media since winning the party's ticket, delegating a retinue of spokespeople to speak on his behalf. Tinubu is one of the 3 frontrunners seeking to lead Nigeria next year. He has also shunned presidential debates and town hall meetings with other candidates in the lead-up to the elections. As a result, many who had turned into the heavily publicized appearance in London had high hopes of hearing Tinubu answer key policy questions. Questions on the mind of Ghanaians were asked by journalists inside the packed hall, but many were stunned as Tinubu elected aides to respond on his behalf. A departure from the norm at the institutes popular with those seeking elective offices in Nigeria. A spokesperson for the candidate of the main opposition, People's Democratic Party (PDP), described it as an abdication of responsibility, while many others said it confirmed Mr. Tinubu's lack of physical and mental rigor to lead Africa's most populous country. The APC candidate did take some questions, though, speaking publicly for the first time on controversies surrounding his age and work profile. He confirmed he was 70, saying he was born in March 1952, as there had been previously a lot of speculation about his age.
Well, that's about how we conclude News 360. Came to you live from our studios here at Adesawe in Kanda. Thanks very much for watching. For more news, you can log on to our website, www.3news.com. My name is Pa Kwesi Asari.
And I am Portia Gabo. Remember, we have Ghana Tonight with Alfredo Kanse at 10. Have a lovely evening.